Hello and welcome. So I'm going to take a look at the Times Quick Cryptic crossword, and this is being published on Wednesday the 4th of June 2025. So today our setter is Jalna, and Jalna is one of the setters who gives us a couple of puzzles a month. And just looking back in my records, they seem to alternate between being a 12-minute solve and a 22-minute solve, or thereabouts. So never quite sure. And last time was the 12-minute solve, so that means it could be a difficult one. Though we have had a run of easy puzzles recently, which makes me think we're probably heading into a run of tougher puzzles. I do like Jalna puzzles, though. Generally, they are doable. I've solved them all this year. Just have one DNF on a well, when I misspelt mademoiselle, the French word for miss. So yeah, done them all. Let's reset the timer. Time to crack on. Coldly strange barren American city. American? Can't be camera, can it? Camera does fit. That doesn't work. American city? Not sure about that. Partly aloof or moody appearance. Form. Appearance is form. Yeah, hidden word. A book published on the topic of about. Published is out. Yep. Extremely divisive newspaper reviews cause unhappiness. I don't know what that is. Senior officer's colleague is cut off. Not sure about that. Right editor with very good red top is a tabloid. A person who dresses smartly also. A person who dresses smartly also. Okay, not sure. Pantomime element of opera with element. Pantomime element of opera with element of ballet. Oh no, it's not. Pantomime element is audience participation. Don't know. Is it name of pantomime? Dick Whittington, Peter Pan. Neither of those work. Disgusting stink about histrionic display. Stink is 5 letters about, could be C or R. Histrionic display. Don't think it's an anagram of that. Decorating job is somewhat cosmetic in general. Is that icing? Yep. Hidden word again. Small dogs ultimately aren't so annoyingly boisterous. Gosh. SYTTO. Toys. Small dogs are toys. Okay, that's some ultimate letters. Gosh. Artist using only reds weirdly. Such an anagram of only reds, which artist is. What is it? What they use? I don't know who that is. If it is an artist, okay, could be the name of an artist. Network supporting 100 people in a group. Network is a LAN. It's a clan. Is that right? Okay, I'm not sure about this camera at the moment. One chap standing up to welcome a woman. One chap. Is that going to be Naomi? Yeah, that's man with old woman in it. Yeah. Okay, Naomi. Estimated bonus accompanying top deal. Possibly. Oh, is that anagram of bonus top deal? Probably, which is. What is top deal anagram first? Estimated. Yeah, there's an ED in there. There's no second ED. Excuse me for the sneeze. I'll probably have another one in a minute. Peppery veg is excellent. Kinda. I'm really put off by this camera at the moment. Cold is C. Strangely barren. But Canberra does fit 'cause there's 2 R's in Canberra. But it isn't American. It's Australian. I can't think what else it can be though. Canberra. I'll leave that. Can I come back to that? That's not. Peppery veg is excellent. Peppery veg is excellent. Radish. Radish, I think that is. Okay. Insurance policy. Cover excluding for over coverage. Okay. Coverage becomes overage. Minute details excitedly. Or minute is could be min or ma. Given out in the wrong way. It's not misled. Is it miss? Min. Miss. Yeah, miss. Lated. Misstated. Give that the wrong way. Miss. Tailed. What is that? Miss something. Tailed. Okay. Somewhere that's out of this world to an escapist somehow. Space. Ooh, to an escapist. Dream. Fantasy. Fantasist. To an escapist somehow. Is that an anagram of somehow something? It's an anagram of escapist? Yeah, it must be space something, mustn't it? Space. What have I got? T-I, I've got to an. To. Is it? No. Don't know, I'm going to leave that much. What's this? Depress? Extremely divisive. Press, yeah. Cause unhappiness. Depress, fair enough. Our cat's unusually taking hours to fall asleep. Our cat's with an H in it. To fall asleep is to. Well, I said it's to nod off, wasn't it? But cross. No. Something out, isn't it? Out. Crash out. Okay. Yeah, I was having a problem with that H not being in there to look at. Dismally empty is DY. Filthy house. Dismally empty. Filthy house. So is that DY for dismally being emptied? Dynasty. Dynasty, I suppose. Dynasty. I think that's dynasty. Filthy. Nasty. Yeah, the house is a dynasty. I think. Stick plug in this spot. Add here. Why would that be add here? Add here is to. Here is this spot. Plug AD. Oh yeah, plug is to advertise. Okay. Take it easy initially. Coming home sick. Something ill. Coming home sick. Unwell. Take it easy. TIE. Coming home sick. Rest. There we go. Angles regularly is angler. Sorry, AGES. Ages. Departed for a long time. Okay, there's a nice mix of clues. I don't know what else that's going to be really. That I still can't get. What's this? Senior officer's colleague is cut off. That one. This one. A person who dresses smartly also. As well. Ace well. Also as well. If that was an S. Put an S there and an L there. Oh yeah, I did have a. I couldn't do this anagram, could I? Dealt, misdealt. Ah, that's why, because it's a past tensey thing. Senior officer is. Not sure what it is. This is send and element of ballet. Ballet. Oh gosh. Ballet. I was thinking pantomime. Element of opera. Sing and dance. I suppose sing and dance. Song and dance. Song and dance. Oh, nice. Like it. That's. Yeah, song and dance. I think it's probably. So that was. Take it easy. Initially coming home sick. Chill. Take it easy. Is to chill. Yeah. Okay. Take a chill pill. Artist using only reds. Oh gosh. Is that then? Only reds. I am going to have to finally write one down. Get rid of some letters. ELS. Gone. Oh, ELS. Lions. That's a space station, isn't it? Somewhere that's out of the world is a space station. Okay. Who's this? Artist. Maybe it's not actually an artist per se, it's the type of artist. I've got D, R, Y and an O. Reynolds, okay. Yep, I have vaguely heard of Reynolds, couldn't tell you a single word thing about them though. Disgusting, stink about histrionic display. Yeah, it's got a camera, there's what, 4 left again, which is where I like to be. Estimated is bonus accompanying top deal, possibly. Can't just be another anagram, can it? I'm a bit sick and tired of anagrams to be extra. Extra. Top deal would be, yeah, it might be extra. If that was an A, what would that be across there? Senior officer's colleague is cut off. Not sure what that is. I don't know what this is. That's a person who drives as well. Is a swell, is it? As a... I think it has to be as well. I'm not going to go anything other than that, so if that's wrong, it's going to have to be wrong. This is top deal. Anagram, I think. Extra, let's go extra. Extraordinary. Extra something O, something A, dump, with top deal to go in there. Top deal. Extra pod to get to estimated. So that's going to be ED probably. Extrapolated. Extrapolated, which is, what's this? Disgusting stink. Histrionic display is a... Display is an out, maybe. So just these two. Dynasty, I'm going to go with that being dynasty, because I think that's right. Out. All my letters right, I've got crash out, dynasty, extrapolated in here, yep. Out. Disgusting. Ox. Obsolete. Obscene. Ah, okay, obscene. Yeah, disgusting sink. What's that about? Histrionic. Scene is a histrionic display. Stink about is BO. Okay, obscene. Yep. Which just leaves this to be something I've got no idea about at this moment. It is, my screen has just suddenly started scrolling. Senior officer's colleague is cut off. Colleague is cut off. Could that be another anagram? It could be, couldn't it? Cadet colleague is 489. No, maybe not. Senior officer is a... I've got no thought about this. General. I keep thinking general. Jim. The trouble is that ending there. I cannot think what that would be. Crate. Discrete. Normally it's nice to have a shun or an ing ending that kind of gets rid of a few letters for you. I've still got camera to fit in. I think I'm going to put camera in there, even though that seems a bit weird. Canberra being the capital of Australia. Is there an alternative anagram? I mean, there has to be an A there, doesn't it? Canreb. I can't see what that can be otherwise. Which is a bit strange. Midshipman. And again, I can't think of what the senior bit would be. Just get it started, really. Cut off. This would be DIs, Detective Inspector, GI, cut off, kiss, and then associate, disassociate. Okay, I've got there. Disassociate, DIs. Let's go with that. Yes, 1354 with lots of question marks on that one. Right, well, let's see what that... Let's go through that then. Right, well, I mean, obviously my first question mark is on one across. cold is C, and then we've got an anagram of barren, which is strangely to get to Canberra, which I mean Canberra to me is the capital of Australia. So I don't know where it is in America. I've never heard of it being an American city. Um, I don't know if that's just a mistake in the clue or it's a city I've really never heard of. But it certainly hasn't got any of the franchises in any of the major sports, and I just never come across it. So not sure about that one. Unless there's some part of the clue I'm just not understanding. But I can't see what it is because C for cold and barren gives you, strangely as your anagram indicated that barren is the rest of the clue. Or is it? Oh no, A for American. Ah, that's it, A for American. Yes, so I miss, okay, that makes sense now, city. So it's just city's definition. Okay, right, good. Partly is your hidden word indicator that form is a hidden word across aloof or moody. Appearance is form. We've got A in the clue, B for book, and published is out, and something on the topic of is about. Extremely divisive is the D and the E. The extremes of divisive on the D and the E. The newspaper are the press. Newspaper reviews. Press. Okay, what's the press say? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if reviews. Yeah, I suppose the one newspaper isn't press, is it? But okay, cause unhappiness. Well, unhappiness is to depress. A senior officer, I think in this case, is a DI, a detective inspector. So there's an S on senior officers. A colleague is an associate, and to be cut off is to disassociate. Writers are Ed is editor, and very good is top. He came top. You're very good. Red top is the tabloid. So back in the I mean, it's probably still the case in the print media now, but definitely in the old days, the Sun, the Daily Mirror, and the Daily Star particularly had a red banner, kind of red logo with their name on them. So that's why they're called red tops, and they were tabloid newspapers. Okay, so here's another one. A person, A is in the clue. So a person who dresses smartly must be a swell. Also is definitely as well. Pantomime element is song and dance, fair enough. An element of opera is a song, and an element of ballet is dance, which, yes, kind of clever clue. Yeah, okay. Disgusting is obscene. Stink about, so we've got BO going backwards, body odour, and then a histrionic display is a scene. Oh, decorating job is icing. And again, we've got another hidden word here using one of the nearly classic hidden word indicators somewhat, and across cosmetic in general is icing. Small dogs, so your toy dogs, ultimately is saying take the ultimate letters of aren't so annoyingly boisterous, which gives you T-O-Y-S. We've got the artist Reynolds. Now, I can't tell you anything about Reynolds. I'm not really an art person. I have vaguely heard of them though, so I think that's okay. Reynolds is an anagram of only reds. Using is your, well, weirdly is your anagram indicator, and using just makes it a better surface, because if it was just artist only reds, weirdly would be a bit of a weird thing, but using makes it actually makes sense. Let's have a look at the downs. What have we got on the downs? We've got a network is a LAN, local area network. Well, we had that yesterday, I think it was, supporting C for 100, which is the Roman numeral for 100, and people in a group are a clan. One chap is I man, standing up, so going upwards to welcome over old, gives you Naomi, who is a woman. Estimated is extrapolated. Bonus is extra, accompanying an anagram of top deal, possibly is your anagram indicator. So polated is an anagram of top deal. Peppery, what's going on here? Peppery veg is excellent, kind of. Okay, so a radish is a peppery vegetable. I didn't know that. I'm not that much of a vegetable person. I didn't know they were peppery in taste, but yeah. But they are radish. So radish, kind of excellent. Insurance policies coverage, excluding the first item, so take off the C from coverage, gives you overage, and overage is too old. Minute is an M, and then we've got an anagram of details, which gives us the rest of misdealt. Excitedly is your anagram indicator, and given out in the wrong way, so yeah, given is telling you to make it a past tense word. Somewhere that's out of this world is a space station. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yep, so it's an anagram of 2 and escapist. Somehow is your anagram indicator. Our cats is an anagram, again, with unusually as your anagram indicator, with an H for hours going in there. Gives you crash out, which is to fall asleep. Dismally empty, so empty out the letters dismally gives you the DY. Filthy is nasty. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's I'm kind of thinking of that little scene in Home Alone where Kevin calls them "you filthy, filthy whatever" from his little video. A house is a dynasty. The Ming dynasty, for example, is a house, a ruling house. To stick is to adhere. A plug is an ad or an advert, and in this spot is here. Ooh, to take it easy is to chill. Initially coming is C from coming, and home is H, or sorry, CH for come home, coming home, and then sick is ill. Angulars regularly is saying take the first, third, fifth, and seventh letters of anglers, which gives you ages, and departing. So departing is actually saying get rid of the second, fourth, sixth letters to leave ages, and ages is a long time. So there we go, 1354. I do not think that was a particularly easy puzzle. Some of them went in quickly, but I think there was a lot of slightly complicated wordplay there and some tough ones to just spot. I had a little bit of a when I was going through, actually, I have to admit, when I was going through after about the fourth clue, as I was getting to depress and just starting to look at 11, something came through the letterbox. A very loud parcel hammered through the letterbox, landed on the floor, and it put me off, so I was kind of looking out the window. Which is why I kind of lost track of these ones here, dissociate as well, and then kind of got back on track with song and dance. Anyway, thanks for watching.